Hi, I'm LP Master 6! And welcome back to EarthBound. Today, we are going to go to the zoo. There's a shortcut to get to the zoo from nearby your house, but I cannot remember how to do it. So we're just going to go the normal way, and I'll show you the normal way. And we didn't run into a single enemy. But now that stretch of pathway seems so short and empty to us after we have gone exploring in the cemetery and gone all the way to level 7, and we can destroy all the beasts in our path, such as Wally. Now this is still the same sitting as before. The zoo here might be our last segment for my recording session today. It is 9:54 p.m. August 24th, 2018. Remember when it took us over an hour to find this guy? Oh, what good old times. I've been recording for an hour, 2 hours and 2 minutes. Now 2 hours and 4 minutes. Of course, I split the files up because that'd be ridiculous to have all at once. That's what I used to think was the best idea, but then it was harder to edit in segments. Oh, I forgot. I gotta do my new way of editing videos, where I make the videos good quality by putting them in Adobe Premiere and just leaving it all as one big chunk of video. So I don't have to worry about importing multiple files and cutting them up and getting confused. And it makes them better quality, it seems like. I don't know. I've only done it with the only 2 Game Boy games I've ever done. I haven't done it with an NES game. And this one is still formatted differently because it's on the Wii U Virtual Console. It's not one of my emulator or actual NES games. Ooh. But my next Let's Play falls into one of those 2 categories. But we will not hear about that for a good long time. This game is like between 10 and 15 hours, I'd say. I keep hearing Cole's dog barking like crazy, like there's something outside, but there's nothing outside. They wouldn't send the cook home at Pizza Hut at 9:30 to get home at 10 o'clock. I can't believe it's already 10 o'clock. I started doing this at 7. Oh, we're going to the zoo. And I've shown you everything of interest. The outskirts that's the biggest problem with this game, honestly, is aside from the encounter rates and the difficulty spikes, which I don't think are legitimate full problems with the game, I think it's that they don't reward exploration that much. Like, not even small presents are anywhere in the game, except in places you would expect, like, to go. Actual, like, places off the beaten path have nothing there, and you just waste your time and get into a bunch of fights. Honey, will you go let the beast out? The big beast.
The big beast. The Roxy beast.
You know, Cole's dog is being released because she is being very loud. But she is the one I had problems with last time I tried, when she would come in and go with her feet on the hardwood floor. But I'm in a carpeted room, sitting propped up on a bed in an uncomfortable computer chair that I've had for years, but I still like the chair for some reason. Oh, I'm getting hungry now. You know, she said she was gonna make me spaghetti, but I think she forgot, and I don't want to be like, hey, go back in there and make spaghetti. That's no fun. And we're getting into the zoo enemies that terrify me. They do, oh, not much damage. Okay, well, some of them do a lot of damage. Level 8 is the minimum I would recommend here. I used to grind around the zoo until level 12, but I do not like grinding. There's a grinding point coming up a bit after the zoo when we finally get away from Podunk. We don't have to worry about that nearly as much. I'll do a better job of cutting for that one, hopefully, because I will have edited the first one first. Here comes the big pig beast. I know she's gonna try to go sniff around in that litter box, Roxy. She's always trying to get poop out of that litter box. But guess what? I haven't let the cats inside for them to poop in it since I started recording. Ooh, the alligators! Now, they have an attack where they edge closer, and then I think they do more damage, but I heard somewhere that they don't, and that it actually does nothing. But later games in the series, as much as I hate to say that phrase, I want to appreciate this game as a whole. Have it where an enemy edges closer, and then they do a lot more damage because they're closer to you. Okay, they're not that bad so far, right? They don't have that much health. Please. 7. If it gets a smash attack, I'm dead. But, oh, please. Please! Why are they so nimble? They're gigantic alligators! This is unnecessary. Oh, I'm nervous. Well, in my practice run that I didn't finish, I did get all the way through the zoo. I got way farther than this. You know, like I got up to almost to the third party member, if that gives anybody who already knows the game a good diagnosis. That's not the word, a good idea. Oh, here we go. What's this monkey up to? The zoo. Eek, 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 eek. The monkey stole the zoo key. How do we get in? The lock was broken and Tin opened the door. And now we're in the next dungeon, the zoo. Should I cut this out again? No. Okay, I'm going to try to follow a system here. I'm going to cut out, after we've seen the third fight with an enemy, I'm going to cut out all the rest of them. So we've seen 1 hyena, 2 alligator. Ooh, okay, we have lots of HP. We should be okay if I just keep up the healing. Because these aren't the hardest enemies. There's a lot of enemies in here. I think I showed all the cemetery enemies. I'm not that worried about showing every enemy in the game. Because that's kind of going way out of the way. Good thing I know the entire path of the zoo. And where I need to go. There is some stuff I want to show off, but we can show that at a safer time. But I think I want to say is show it now anyway. The zoo enemies are very good experience. Because, you know, they're difficult. I think I should have healed that turn, but I'd rather take out the first alligator. Not alligator, alligator. Ooh, I made a mistake of having multiple conversations. So apparently, while I was recording, Grant was serving our country friend Seth in Pizza Hut. And was asking what kind of discounts that he's allowed to give him. He gave him the employee discount and free drinks and our nice pizza discounts, which is nice. And look at the bunnies. The bunnies aren't corrupted. Not all of the evil in the world, which I will be explaining this later. There's pandas. They're not evil. The monkeys are going a little crazy, but they're not all evil. Oh god, I didn't heal. Please. Oh my god. I'm so glad Nintendo's faster than a tiger. Because they do 12 damage. I should have healed again. I'm going to heal again this turn. I do not like fighting the tigers. Look at that. Ooh, 20 HP already. Oh god. Oh, I'm not always faster than the tiger. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Okay. Alright, we're back up to 60. And if he's doing 15... Oh, and he missed. Perfect. And he missed, not Andy missed. I personally don't know anybody in my real life named Andy. I hope my leg being on the bed hasn't disrupted the microphone. And level 9, that's good. See, I can handle this without dying, right? Because if you die... You start all the way back at your house, and you got to go all the way around and fight through the zoo all the way again. And it's random after a level up. You meet a certain level threshold to get your PSI power. Let's see. Oh, defense down. That lowers the defense of other enemies. You saw the monkeys in the corner. We don't need to see them again. I like to tread very carefully here. It's only been 11 minutes. Can we beat the zoo in 15 minutes? We probably can. No, probably can't. I take that back immediately. But I will be explaining why the animals are going crazy. I can't... Basically, we're going on a journey. Our father sends us on one because there's so many weird things happening around the world. And he's a traveling... He's away from home a lot. He travels a lot for work. And I didn't heal. Oh my god. Oh, thank god. Whoo! But, I forgot to say, I got a text from my friend saying, I will bring you eggs and free produce tomorrow. And I didn't know why. I'm not the one who gave him the free drink. Oh, but I live with the people who did. So, you see the penguins up there? I'm not going out of my way to show you those, so... enjoy. The flamingos! Oh, I love them. My mom is obsessed with flamingos. One of a kind. See the amazing singing monkey. But there is no monkey there. Maybe we have to restore peace to the zoo to get a song. City Zoo Superintendent's Office. There is nothing to the south that is interesting. Now we are in the final dungeon within the dungeon. Oh god, there's horrible enemies in here. They're rats. And I think centipedes. No, it's rats and flies. I think, yeah, you can find flies in the zoo. We didn't come across a single elephant. Those are the worst enemies. Because their charge is... They have charging attacks where they just trample you. And those are not fun. But their regular attack does almost the same amount of damage, so it's horrible. But the actual office building here just makes all the office creatures go crazy. Now, I don't want to talk about that on recording, but I am anyway, about how there's been a lot of weird dead bugs inside my restaurant lately. To be clear, I'm not a manager. Well, I am a manager. That's a new development for you past LP Master 6 fans. I am now a shift manager at Pizza Hut. And I'm not going to say which one, because I just talked about how there's a bunch of dead bugs. I've seen multiple crickets in there, but I always get them out. It just feels weird to say something that a health inspector would really not like.